kiddos! It's Mrs. Camp. Good morning. How are you today? Good. I'm so glad to see you this morning. It's Friday. It's mailbag day. Look, I got our actual bag full of mail. This is my cool Mrs. Camp bag that Chloe made for me. Thank you, Chloe. Before we do our mail, I've got one quick poem that I tucked here in the mail bag. It's another Shel Silverstein poem. And it is called Snake Problem. And I want to show you the picture. Here, look at the picture. Can you see it? Give me a thumbs up if you can see it. All right, so you see how long that snake is? It says snake problem. It's not that I don't care for snakes, but oh, what do you do when a 24-foot python says, I love you? See? So sometimes poems are short. And like we talked about yesterday, sometimes poems are really funny. Okay, so I'm out in the garden this morning. It's really cold out here. Mr. Camp just told me that it's close to freezing. Also, Mr. Camp is helping me film this morning because we had a lot of mail this week. That bag is full of mail, but here's some questions that I picked for today. We had a lot of mail this week about the garden. So I wanted to come out and show you our garden. But first, before we look at the garden, I want to show you a couple of things. Look at this one. Isn't that cool? That's from my friend Tanner. And he says it's going to blow away. He says he misses me and he hopes I'm doing well. I'm doing great, everybody. Thanks for asking. This one is from my friend. Oh, who is this one from? Oh, this one's from Caroline. Look at this. Caroline has been so super busy. She's got this cool workbook. And she sent me some pictures that she's been coloring. She says she misses me. And she says she hopes that the virus is going away. Me too, Caroline. I think it's starting to go away. And we got to just keep doing everything that we've been doing. Washing our hands, staying at home. Oh, Trista Joy made me this super cool Easter egg. Isn't that awesome? I love that. Oh, and speaking of Easter, this one's from Charlotte. It's an Easter bunny. Hope you all had a good Easter, Charlotte. I love this bunny. All right, who's this one from? Oh, this is from Allie West. Look at this cool picture that she did. And her mom helped her write a note, and she's doing great writing her name. And she says she's glad that I'm feeling better and that they've been staying in their house and keeping healthy. She misses me, and she hopes we can go back to school soon. You know, Allie, that's exactly what I wish too. We will get to see each other soon, I promise you. We're going to stay at home, keep washing our hands, and keeping everybody safe. All right, this one's from Gus, our friend Gus. Gus always has a joke for us, so here's Gus's joke. Why did the monkey go to school? Because the hamburger went to school, and the monkey wanted to meet him. I love it, Gus. It's true. That's why we go to school, to meet friends. All right, this is really cool, everybody. I want to share this with you because this is an idea for you at home. This is from Nora. So if you look at that really closely, you'll see this is one of Nora's math journal pages. And she did the math journal, and then on the back, she wrote a letter and sent it to me in the mail. You could do that. So then I can see how Nora's doing on her math, and I get a cool letter from her. Oh, it's starting to get windy. But also, Nora had a lot of questions about the garden. And so did some of you too. So I thought we would come and look at the garden. So lots of you are wondering what stuff we have in our garden. So Mr. Camp, let's show them. Can we show them this picture right here? This is a apple tree, right, Mr. Camp?
Yep.
And you see the leaves on there and the buds? Does anybody know? See the little flowers? Those are called blossoms. Does anybody know what that blossom is going to turn into? Those are all great ideas. Oh, look at these. Those are so pretty. These are some big blossoms. Well, Nora wondered, and some of you also have wondered if we had fruit trees. And we do. That's what these are. They're apple trees. And we've got some pear trees too. Mr. Camp is showing you the pear trees. They've got blossoms on them too. Does anybody notice the difference between the apple blossoms and the pear blossoms? Can you describe them? Yeah, so we got lots of fruit trees. And also, we have vegetables. Well, we don't have vegetables just yet, but they're growing. Well, we have some lettuce.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the lettuce.
There's some broccoli in there, too.
Oh, and there's some... Oh, do you see the broccoli, everybody? There it is. Right there. Do you see it? That little tiny bit of broccoli. Should I eat it for dinner? Should I eat it for dinner? I think I'll wait till it gets a little bigger. Well, come on and follow me, you guys. I want to show you the flowers, because everybody wants to know if we have flowers. And we do. There's a lot of cool, interesting things around here. Oh, don't trip on that hose, Mr. Camp. We've got this out here is the vegetable garden, and you might recognize the barn over there. That's where the chickens are. Remember when we went and saw them before?
Here's some onions growing here.
Oh, some onions. Oh, onions are kind of spicy. Do you like onions? Give me a thumbs up if you like onions. I like to put them in my stir fry. Oops. Come on. These are going to be flowers down here. These will have flowers on them in the summertime. This is lavender. But it's not, doesn't have flowers on it just yet. Come on. Ooh, Mr. Cap, show him this. This right here, you guys, check this out. Isn't this cool? I think it kind of looks like a dinosaur. What do you think? This is a grapevine. This is an old grapevine. Mr. Camp just cut this down last week, and now it's just sitting here in our yard. But I think it looks kind of cool. I think it looks like a dinosaur. Look, and you can make it move. Whoa! Roar! Some of you will think that's funny. Oh, look, here's another tree. This is a peach tree. Does it have blossoms on it? Yeah. Look. What do you think those blossoms are going to turn into? If that's a peach tree. Oh, I see some flowers. Look. Here's the flowers. Does anybody know what these are called? Do you know what these are called? Can you describe it? Remember, when you describe something, it's about the shape and the color and the size. Do you have anything like that in your garden? Oh, there's some more over here. Oh, look at these. Right here. Can you describe it? Yeah, these are my favorite. These are called daffodils. And I love these flowers because they're so, so beautiful. Yellow, and I love that color. Oh, and here is one of my favorite trees. It is called a dogwood. And it's not called a dogwood because it barks. I don't know.
It does have bark.
It does have bark. Yeah, trees have bark, but it doesn't bark like a dog. I wonder why it's called a dogwood. Do you know, Mr. Camp?
I don't know.
We'll have to look it up. All right. This has, see all these beautiful, beautiful blossoms? Can you see that? And it's starting to get the little tiny leaves. Do you see there? Oh, and in a few days, it gets a little bit warmer. This tree is just going to be full of flowers and so beautiful. I love it. All right. Well, there you go. I answered. I showed you the garden. We got fruit trees. We got vegetables. We got flowers. We've got all kinds of trees. They are leafing out and blossoming. Oh, you guys, it's cold out here. I got to get inside and drink my cup of tea this morning. I'm going to say goodbye. I love you. Keep sending me letters. Next week we'll see if your letter gets pulled out of the mailbag. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.